Okay. Oh. Okay, cool. So it's open. Awesome. Okay. Okay. Cool. So let's go into here. Two visitors. Cool. What the heck? Stop it. Screen, where are you at? PC. Okay. Whoever's here, if you could, on the video on the top right-hand corner, there's little squares. You can click that, click question and answer, and then put in the questions that you can hear me. That would be sweet. I don't have an audio test or anything to do, so anything that can do that. So if you can do that, that'd be awesome. I can't tell who is in here though. Let's see. I don't know if I can or not. Oh, I can. And then, oh, cool. Totally can hear. Just kidding. So the audio is working as far as I know. But if it's not, please call me or something. Let me know that it's not, or shoot me a text or Facebook message or something. That way I know it's working. Let me go finish getting what I need to do done, and then we'll get rolling here in just a couple minutes. I'll get water. Yeah. See if you can see that better. See, you can only see the top portion. Too low. Right there. Right there. Let me see if that's good. Booyah. Perfect. Okay. This is online real fast. Stupid. There we go. Google Chrome. Look. Come on. Still just I'll start in a few minutes. Just waiting for everyone to get in here. Let's see where that page leads you. I think it leads you straight to the video, but it's running awfully slow. See what that page brings you to. How many viewers? Still 2. See what that page brings you to. How many viewers? Still 2. Oh, 4. There we go. Good. Good. All right, I'm going to take just a couple more minutes. Whoops. Ultra loud. Forgot I have YouTube red. Okay, so we just have a few more minutes. If you are on here already, I would, on your page, if you can go to the Google Chrome page, top right hand corner, there's little squares. That's in like there's like 9 of them in the top right hand corner. Click that, click questions, and then put it in the questions box. If you can hear me. I checked the audio on my end, and it seems to work, but if it doesn't work, let me know. Let's see where that goes. And if one of you are on here, if you could maybe call me, that'd be sweet. That way I know. Okay, Shalene, sweet. Thank you. Thank you. Just wait a couple more minutes. Hopefully the video's okay. I am at the gym. It is nasty here, and we have guy working next door, so hopefully it's not too loud here. And sorry for the switch up last minute. We're trying to get this thing, the gym, done fast. So in order for us to do that, we have to Sweet, Priscilla, thank you. Got a couple more minutes. I know there's going to be more people that are supposed to be on here. There's 15 that said they were coming, so wait just maybe a minute or so more. Today's going to be, it's not going to be an hour. I thought I was going to get an hour done, but I think it's going to be closer to 40 minutes. And we'll give some time for some question and answer. Again, if you have any questions, though, I will have the, oops, wrong computer. I will have the question and open box available and open, so you can ask questions. That is on the top right-hand corner of the page, somewhere over here of your page. There's little squares. Click that, write your question in there, and then I'll be able to see it. Or if that's funky and you can't see it, I'll have my other computer here pulled up to the Facebook, my Facebook, so you can ask me questions on there. Let me post this on the group page, and if we're gonna go in like less than a minute because I don't want to wait, and I got stuff to do today. 3, somebody left. What? Post it up on this page. And this will be recorded. I'll have the whole thing, but like I said, it's 40 minutes, so it's going to be a long recording. I don't know how many of you have time for 40 minutes worth of stuff after we're done with this. So I'm glad you're here. It's going to be quick. We're going to teach you some cool new stuff and get you losing some extra lbs shortly, really shortly. Oops. Okay. I'm just going to get going. Okay. Make sure that's good. Let me pull up my actual page so I can see if that looks okay. Because I know on this computer it looks good, but it might not look good on yours. Yeah, that's good. Okay. So let me get off this thing and shut the internet off here so it doesn't run too slow. Because we are pulling a bunch of stuff. Okay, so thank you for coming. I'm really excited on this topic. There's sitting there doing all the food journals over here, and there was just so many people that had the same exact stuff that other people were having. And in order for me to get to everybody faster, I thought, what the heck, I'll hold one of these nutrition little webinars. There's going to be some workouts and stuff involved too, or workout or explanation involved too, but a lot of it's going to be nutrition or headspace stuff that's going to help you lose weight. First things first, this is going to be on body fat hacks. So this isn't going to be making you lose water weight or stuff like that. No. We're going to burn fat. And these tips here I'm going to give you are going to help you do that. But before we even get into the tips, there's certain things we need to go over first. Okay. And the number one thing that I found, and I'm just going to jump right in because I want to get this bad boy done so we can get you on with your day. Number one thing that we need to go over is mindset before anything, right? I could give you all of the information in the world, all of the information I know I can give to you and show you and talk to you about. But without you in the right mindset, nothing's going to happen, right? We need to make sure we get over that little hump. So a couple things that I found that help people really reach their goals is, first one is figure out your why. Okay, and really this is with everything, right? When we talk, I know this a lot. I get this a lot with business. So I'm not like, my why for business or for owning this gym is not to be a douche to people. It's not to be mean. It's not to be getting on somebody's butt all the time. That's not what I like to do. My why is to get super cool pictures, like from one of my clients this morning, or a message that said, hey, my first muscle showing, and it's not like a little muscle, like her arm, you can see the bicep and the tricep. It's not like a little show. It's like her muscles are popping out, and when she's flexing and she's all pumped and excited for it. That's why I do this stuff. It's not because do I like to nag people when they come in? No. But I know when you come in early and you get warmed up and you do your whole workout and you turn your food in, that you get results like that. So you need to figure out your why. Why are you doing this stuff? Is it because you want to lose weight? Or is it because, man, I felt so uncomfortable last time I was at the beach. I didn't go in the water because I didn't feel good about my body, right? Or I don't know, my husband's looking at other people, or I just feel like that's happening, or I don't have self-confidence because I feel like I'm too heavy right now, or I have a wedding and I want to look beautiful in my dress and I don't want to have to worry about it not fitting because I'm gaining too much weight. Stuff like that. You need to find why you're doing what you're doing, because without a good emotional connection, nothing's going to happen. So we need to make sure that's number one. Okay. So in order for us to figure out your why, we need to figure out a couple other things too. Like why, what's stopping you? What's your prohibiting? What's like your what's the word? What is your subconscious telling you that what is your subconscious telling you that you're not able to do? So, for example, a lady, I won't say who it is, she's been here for a second or two. She came in and she's like, I've tried HCG, I've tried personal training, I've tried group training, I've tried boot camp, I've tried these multi-level marketing companies, I've tried the lap band, I've done everything, and I haven't lost weight. So when she came in here, she already came with that idea that I've done it before, I've failed before, I'm gonna fail again, right? We have to rewire that, because each time you do something is totally different, right? HCG and all that crap is not going to help you, so don't do that. Okay, that stuff sucks. All it's going to do is just harm you and hurt you in the long run. But when you look into getting where you need to go, you need to have a better mindset and an understanding that if you approach it differently, if you, for example, come join my gym. I'm not like any other trainers in the Valley, and I'm sure everybody on here practically is one of my clients. I'm not like other trainers. I'm not see you later, you're gone. I don't care about you for the rest of the 23 and a half hours I might not see you. I try to talk to you at least once a week. I send you emails at least 2 to 3 times a week that I write. Okay, I write a majority. I have a little bit of partnerships where we kind of help each other get some ideas on some stuff, but the majority, most of the time, I'm writing the emails. So when you think, oh, it's just an email I'm sending out to everybody, yeah, I'm sending it out to everybody, all my clients, and the people that need to read it specifically, I send it to you. So I do take a lot of time to try to contact you each week. Other gyms, you come in, you work out, you're done. No, I want you to be doing stuff at home. I want you to, if you're on the Facebook group, if you have questions, put your questions on the Facebook group so we can help you. It's not like another place. So you kind of have to rewire your brain, rewire yourself saying, hey, yeah, I failed before, but I'm doing something different this time. And man, if I was so stuck up on all my failures of stuff, I'd be screwed, right? I would be totally screwed, because I failed before a bunch of times, a lot of things I failed. But it's not about the failures. It's about how you're going to get better at stuff. And I would almost argue that failing is sometimes better than succeeding at things, because it's going to teach you that, one, you need to learn how to fail, because you're going to fail in life all the time. So if you're always stuck on I'm a failure, yeah, I'm a failure too, but I'm also a succeeder. I'm a perseverer, and I get done person. Like when I want something done, I'm going to get it done now, right? I'm going to do it now. If I was so stuck up on, oh, I failed before, I'm no good at painting, I wouldn't have got painting done, or I would not have, oh, I'm no good at for me, even my nutrition isn't so great all the time. I'm still working on myself too. So if I was my nutrition sucks, I'm never going to lose weight, I'm never going to get stronger, man, I'm going to get stuck on that, it's going to suck, my life's going to suck. But if I know that I'm pushing forward, I'm moving towards where I need to go, that's awesome. And that's what we need. We need you, the viewer, the person that's on this webinar, that's taking action on Saturday at 10 o'clock when everybody else, the 15 other people that are supposed to be here, and we have like 7 on here, okay? So there's supposed to be way more. I sent it to like 300 people. So the 7 of you that are on here are obviously the people that are wanting to really take that next step, get you to the next step of your success. And this is what definitely is going to help, and didn't just ditch me just last second because it's online. So that's it. So we need to make sure, one, mindset is there. We have to be in our head knowing that we can do stuff, knowing that, hey, we might have messed up before, but that doesn't define us. Being fat does not define you as a person. It means you have fat. Everybody has fat. So what? You're taking action now, and you're better than everybody else that's not taking action, okay? And people are in here, so possibly. Okay, so I think I beat that one. So make sure, one, your head space is correct in the right spot. If it's not, we cannot help you. We have to help you get there. And if you need help with that and you're here right now, you should totally put it in the comments below. So on this side of the page, hopefully it's not mirrored. I bet you it is. So one of these sides of the pages, I will see it, and I don't think anybody else does. So I will see it, and I will say, all right, so-and-so, I will schedule time with you so we can go over this stuff. We can figure out where you're hung up on, what we can do to help you get where you need to go, right? That's my job. That's what I do, and I love doing it. So I love helping you, okay? So I wouldn't be doing this for free at 10 o'clock, okay, on Saturday. So that's number one. So figure out your why, what's holding you back, and then the last thing about this that's super important. And I know that, hey, we still haven't got nutrition tips. Yeah, but this is going to help you get anything else you want ever in your whole life. Getting this right here. So the last thing is affirmations. I'm gonna sneeze probably. Okay, so affirmations are things that you just write down that resonate with you. So for me, it was stuff like, I do hard things. Hopefully you can read that. I think you can. I am capable. I am powerful. Okay. I know my self-worth. I am able to follow a nutrition plan. I am able to come in and work out 3 times a week. Even when I don't feel like it, I'm able to come in and work out 3 times a week. Okay. So these things we don't want you to read. You don't need to read them. That's not what we're looking for. Because reading's conscious, right? If you're reading these things now, I mean, not this stuff, good thing you're reading them now, but whatever your affirmations are, doesn't matter that you read them. Doesn't. It's not reading that is subconscious. That's what we need to rewire. So what I tell people all the time is, on your phone, unless you're hippie, on Samsung phones, you have widgets on there. Make a notepad your widget and your home screen, or download a notepad, put it on your home screen, and or put it on your screen, and make that page your home screen, and have that as your put your affirmations on there. That way, when you turn your phone on and you lock screen and you slide or whatever, it's going to go show that right away. Now, you don't need to sit there and look at it and read it, because again, reading does nothing. Reading's conscious. It doesn't even get to the subconscious part. And we can tell ourselves, oh, it's going to be great. Oh, it's going to be great. Everything's going to be awesome. But not until we see it, till we read it with our head, like our brain, not with our eyes, with our brain, to be able to see this stuff. So we need to make sure we do that. So one of my challenges for you is to do this. Okay, it takes 2 seconds. Okay, write down some stuff that you think that is holding you back. Figure out how you're going to get there, or figure out your why, what's holding you back, and write down some affirmations to affirm, to like solidify your capabilities and your wants, and what your goal is, why you're doing stuff. Okay. So again, if you have any questions, I know a few more people just got on. Top right-hand corner. Hopefully this is the right side of your screen. If not, I'll just do this because I don't know what the mirror. I think it's mirrored. Okay, so it's probably mirrored. So top right of your screen, there's a little square that has 9 little squares in it, or a square that makes up 9 squares. Click that. Click question and answer. And if you have a question, put it on the question box down there, and I'll see it and I'll answer them as we go along. So far, no questions. So moving on. Okay, moving on. Next thing. Okay, goals. And I do this with everybody when they come into the program, literally everybody, because it's super important we figure out, one, what your goal is. I don't care if it's lose weight. Everyone's lose weight. But what does that mean to you? What is lose weight? So lose weight could be 10 pounds. That's losing weight. But my real goal is losing 100 pounds. Because I need to lose 100 pounds. That's your goal, right? We have two goals also. This kind of dials back into that mindset. We have what I like to call our Knott's Berry Farm goal, and then our Disneyland goal. Now, if you know me, I love Disneyland. I got Disneyland on my bracelet. I had a Disneyland background on my watch. I have Disneyland Mickey Mouse shoes on, or I had them on. I switched them for these ones when I came to work today. But I love Disneyland, so I might be biased. But if you had the opportunity to have a lifetime pass at Disneyland, or at Knott's Berry Farm, or Disneyland, where are you going to go? You're going to go to Disneyland. If you say Knott's Berry Farm, I'm going to punch you. That's totally false. You would much rather go to Disneyland because why? I don't know. One ride costs more than the entire Knott's Berry Farm park. Knott's Berry Farm Park. That's hard to say. The whole park. It's crazy. Way better quality. Way better. Everything's better over at Disneyland than it is Knott's Berry Farm. And if you don't say that, you're lying to yourself. Okay. So we want to have a Disneyland number, or Disneyland, whatever your goal is. So I know that for me, my goal, I want to get stronger. So I could care less really what I weigh as long as I can lift heavier stuff, right? That's what I want. So my Knott's Berry Farm number is like, oh, I want to be able to deadlift, like, not be braggadocious. I want to be able to deadlift like 350 or something. Or like, no, I can not deadlift that. Like 370, okay? Whoa, that's big. That's 15 pounds. But my real goal, I want to be able to deadlift 415. That is 3 plates on each side. 4 plates on each side, actually. Is it? Yeah, 4 plates on each side. 4 of those big old honking rubber plates on each side. That's my goal, right? So I could settle for 370, which is still pretty good. That's like double my body weight. But I'd much rather have 415. That's some weight. That's like almost a car. Holy crap, like a Geo Metro, but still almost a freaking car. So figure out what your goal really is, okay? So let's say I'm going to use somebody named Susan, okay? Her goal, she's 250 right now. Her goal is to get to 150, and that's a pretty good goal. Let's say she's 5'6", 37, okay? That's about the average client age I have. So 250 to 150, that's a 100-pound difference. So you need to figure out what you need to do. How are you going to get there? Okay, or what's the difference? Where you're at, where you need to go, how much you need. Now what I do is I just take this into a 12 divided by 12 for a year, because typically everyone here stays around for a year. That way we can ingrain this mindset stuff, because that's what really holds people back mostly, right? And then secondly, because that's not going to happen in 3 months. It's just not. That's going to take a while. It's going to take a long while to get that done, okay? So, and even a year sometimes, might even be pushing it. But we can get it done as long as you follow these steps I'm going to give you to do, okay? So 100 pounds, 12 divided by 100, 100 divided by 12, I should say, comes out to be about 9. Now, it's about 8. Oops. 8. I went to public school. 8, that's an 8, blacked out. Okay, so 8 pounds a month, totally doable, right? From 100, that's scary. 8, definitely doable. It's 2 pounds a week. Okay, totally do that. Especially at the beginning, you'll lose more weight and all that stuff in the beginning than you would at the end, and body fat and all that stuff is going to make it come out to be about that number. Okay, so totally doable. Let's make sure your goal is realistic, right? Within a year, or whatever time frame you give it. Okay, so if you have 10 pounds to lose, 2 months. You can do that in 2 months. And realistically, 10 pounds. So if you're like 75 pounds overweight, 10 pounds is a terrible goal. 75 pounds is a way better goal. So find your real goal, right? Don't be, oh, I'd be okay with being under, if you're like 300 pounds, I'd be okay with being under 250. Yeah, that's a great goal. 250 pounds, that's amazing. Holy smokes. From where you are, you're going to feel way better. But still, 250 pounds is not healthy. We need to get you down to like 170, 160. That's what the real goal is. So figure out your real goal. Get crazy. Make it crazy. The crazier the goal, the better. But set your time frame accordingly. That's what you need to do. That's where kind of people get stuck on. Okay, so we got your goal, 100 pounds, 100 pounds, 100 pounds. Now, just like a GPS, how are we going to get somewhere? Good, I'm good on time. How are we going to get somewhere if we don't know how to get there? Or like we know the destination. We know where we're at, but we need to get this middle part figured out. This is where the actions take place, right? We need to have some actions. Actions. So here's a study. There's a study that learned in school. What is school? No, I think it's from one of my mentors. Anyway, if we give somebody, if I were to tell you 3 things to change about anything, your diet, habits, where you drive, stuff like that. Maybe not that, but 3 habits to change. Do you know what your success rate is? 3%. If I give you 3 things to change, you have a success rate of 3% within the month to continue to do those habits. That sucks, right? If I give you 2 things to do you know what your success rate is on that? It's about 30%. So better, 30 to 7. Still sucks though, okay? Now, if I give you 1 thing to change in your diet or your lifestyle, whatever, within 30 days, you know what your success rate is? 97%. 97. That's way better, right? So what's 1 thing we can do, or Susan can do, to lose, or to get her on track to losing the 100 pounds in the year? Now, if she's already signed up for my program, we're not going to make her working out as part of her actions because she's already done that. She's already at that level already. So what I would suggest is, hey, we have food journals here. So complete your food journal. That's an action. That's 1 action. Easy action. Easy peasy. Takes nothing. Literally, it takes you writing it down, eating it. That's it. That's all you got to do. And then turn it in. Okay? What I'm going to do then is after we figure out, oh, that's an easy action. It's literally, it's not even a habit change. It's just writing stuff down that you're eating so I can help you. Then I would make just slight modifications off of that. We'd never ever want to go, hopefully I think you can see this still, 0 to 100, right? We never ever want to jump that far because it's too many steps, right? If we have to, oh, make sure we drink a gallon of water a day, watch how much food you're eating, watch your carb intake, watch how many times you go out to eat. Make sure you eat at least 1,600 calories a day, between 16 if you're a male and 1,200 for a female. There's so much stuff here that I would have to make to change for you. There's no way you're going to make it. So all we want to do is go from 0 to like 10. That's easy enough, right? I don't ever want to overload people with stuff. And that's why really we've been getting such good success on a lot of these programs, is because I'm not the guy that's going to give you a meal plan and have you cook salmon when you hate salmon, or all sorts of other foods that you've never cooked or bought or don't even know, okay, where the heck do I go get Brussels sprouts from? I haven't seen it at Fry's. I don't know if it's at Fry's, but I know where to get it, but I don't know if you know where to get it. You know, so there's so many things that to change that it's just too much. And on top of that, you can be sore as crap from working out. Not going to happen. You're not going to be able to hang. It's just, I'm honest. It's just not going to happen. I know I wouldn't be able to do it. Okay, maybe some people are set higher and they're able to handle things a little bit better than I am, but I know that that's really tough to do. Okay, so again, if you have any questions, because I keep seeing that number move around a little bit. I don't know if people are leaving or if it's just lagging. On the top right-hand corner, I don't know if it's mirroring or not. One of these sides, there's a little square that's made of little squares. Click that and click question and answer. If you have any questions, please put it on that side, or you can go on Facebook and message me your question. I think I got something. Oh no, it's just a Twitter thing. Okay, so if you have questions, please put it on there so I can answer them as we go along, and hopefully I don't knock this down. Okay, so next thing, now we're going to get into the real stuff. The how the heck are we going to lose the weight? But without this stuff, we're not able to figure that out. We don't know where you need to go. Those are the most important things, really. Okay. So now going into the real stuff. Like I said, number one thing I'm saying is over supplementation. Okay, what does that mean? It means that for every single meal, or like 2 meals a day sometimes, people are taking protein shakes, people are taking protein bars, which is totally fine. One second. I got a protein bar right here. I love Quest bars. But I don't have them every day or every like 2 times a day. I have them like when I get here to do the webinar and I'm like, oh crap, I left my freaking computer at home. So I need to go run home to get some, go get it and come back here in time to get it all set up. So I need to grab a protein bar, so I'm not gonna starve. I still haven't eaten, which sucks because I'm starving to death. So, but anyway, over supplementation for sure. With protein, with vitamins, with fish oils, with B, with D, with all sorts of other QRSV, all this stuff, taking too much, okay? Literally, the word supplement or supplementation does not mean take it. It means we're going to add it to your diet because you're not able to get it elsewhere, okay? Most of the time, we typically have enough protein in our diet that we don't even need to take protein, right? If you have protein in every single meal, for a woman, the height, width, and depth of your palm, if you have one of that amount each meal, you're set. That's it. That's all you need, okay? If you're a male, it's two of these, okay? And not your hands, just the palm, right? Or your fingers, just the palm, okay? So, if you got that, you're pretty much set, right? If it's good protein and all that stuff, okay? If it's a good source of protein, so that's important. If you start taking a lot more than that, sometimes too much, and then when we start getting too much, bad things happen. I had high blood pressure in high school because I was taking in like 250 grams of protein a day. It was crazy. 2 protein shakes that had over 70 grams of protein in each of them. So not good. Also, when we're talking about supplementation, couple things that I just need to dispel real quick and then we're going to move on. I'm not going to say names of companies. I'm just going to be a very big general thing. Do not get supplements from certain companies that are doing this multi-level marketing crap. How it works, and I'm saying this, I'm not going to say which one, so if any of you guys are reps for it or know somebody's a rep and they're going to try to challenge me, that's fine. I'll be more than happy to talk to them. Here's what happens. You have a big old factory in China or in Mexico or something. And Joe Schmo's fat burning pills walks in here, dude walks in here, says, I want this, 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 this in my pill. Walks out, gets bottled, done. Now Susan Baker, fat burning pills, comes in here, says I want the same thing, and leaves. There's a majority of companies that go to these big old massive warehouses outside the country that make the same product, package it with somebody who hasn't used it, and sells it, saying that this is how this person got fit using my product. That's just not how, it's stupid. So any of these companies say, oh, I have such high quality protein. Yeah, use the same one that Walmart's using and GNC and whatever company has their generic brand that costs way less and is just does the same crap as everybody else. Okay, so when it comes to these big MLM companies, for them to get the overhead because they have all these sales things and so much ladders and stuff, they have to get crap quality protein and other stuff. Not good. I would avoid it. And they charge an arm and a leg for it. Like I've seen upwards of $200, $300 a month for supplements. If you're paying $200, $300 a month for supplements, that's out of freaking control. It's way too much. Way too much. I think on a monthly basis, when I remember to take my protein and stuff, if I hit like $70 for my supplements a month, that is high, right? I just practically buy protein and creatine. That's it. Creatine's like 20 bucks for the month, and protein powder is about 40 to 50. Yeah, depending on which one I'm getting. So watch that. Okay, so if you're spending a lot of money on supplements, you're probably doing it wrong, because you can get your stuff from other sources in your diet. So before you even think about getting supplements, we need to look at your diet first. Okay, number one. Next thing, these B vitamin shots or B vitamins in general, are they a part of the energy chain to make you lose weight? Yes, they're a part of it. They're a small part of it, but they're a part of it. There's so many other things in that chain to make you burn sugar, that just chucking more B vitamins doesn't spin the wheel faster. It just chuck more into it. And also it's a water soluble vitamin, which means that if there's a lot of it, all you're gonna do is piss it out. Have you ever, I used to drink energy drinks all the time. So if you're somebody who drinks energy drinks, let me know when I'm lying. If you drink an energy drink, let's say you have one of them, or even, sometimes if you drink two of them, right, back to back, and you go pee, peasy, bright green, or like really bright color, right? If I'm lying, put it in the comments that's on one of these corners, click the little square, put it in the comments section, tell me if I'm saying the truth or if I'm lying, because I know I'm saying the truth. But anyway, you're just gonna pee it out right away because you can't use it. It just doesn't, let me see. Oh no, nothing else. Okay, I wasn't sure if that's a question. So you don't use it, so it just leaves your body. So if you have a whole slew of B vitamins that make you, that's gonna last you for weeks. No, it's not. You just get rid of it. It's done. By the end of the day, you've already excreted it. Done deal. It goes through your kidney and liver, and probably like 2 weeks worth of B vitamins is probably destroying your kidney and liver anyway, because it has to filter all that stuff out. So not good. I would just don't do those. Those are stupid. Okay. And studies that go with those are people that, oh yeah, they also had their diet monitored and all that stuff. Who would have thought? Maybe diet and exercise will help you lose weight. Okay, so I think I'm kind of beat that to a pulp. So make sure supplements are only to help you get food that you're not getting in with your diet that you haven't already tried. So like if you hate fish or are allergic to fish, like not the fat in fish, but like the protein from fish, totally cool. You want to have omega fatty acids. There's a pill for that, like 15 bucks. You can take the supplements and you're good to go. You'll get the fat in for it, and I actually have some somewhere around here. I don't remember where I put it. But anyway, don't over supplement. Doesn't work. Doesn't help you. You don't get all of the supplement that you have, and it costs a lot of money. So what we need to do instead is make sure we get our diet in line. Okay, not getting enough protein. And you're not using your protein powders post-workout, or for me, I've taken a whole bunch of protein a day to get stronger, so I have to supplement. I just physically can't get like 200 grams of protein a day. It's just, that's a lot of freaking protein. So I would supplement and to get my protein. So if that's the case, if that's your goal is to get stronger, and not really care about weight, then go ahead and do what I'm doing. But if your goal is to lose weight, which my gym is a weight loss specialized gym, I think that's probably your goal. I wouldn't go that route. I would make sure we get our diet in line first and then move on to supplementing afterwards. Okay, and I would recommend them to you. I wouldn't go to some supplement shop and ask them what you need, because they make money off of that. I don't make money when I tell you what to take, because I'm just truthful like that. Okay, next thing is, oh, this is a big one. I have my notes on the board over here. That's why I'm looking over there. Next one is, we're going to kind of tie this together. Binging / the 1 week diet champion. Okay, so the 1 week diet champion is somebody that does killer on their diet for a week, that probably overstimulates their brain, not able to handle that much change at one time, then then is mentally exhausted, done, can't do any more change, and they go back to their other diet, that eating terrible foods. Okay. A binge is somebody where they eat pretty good, and then 1 day a week or 1 day a month or something like that, they eat a whole bunch of food at one time. Like I'm talking, not like, oh, I eat some chips, like a bag of chips, ice cream, pizza, and then dessert afterwards. So if that rings a bell, I got something to help you for that. Okay. Do you remember the thing I was talking about just a second ago? The 0 to 100 principle. Okay, and with it, when it comes to getting your goals set and moving to losing weight and stuff, we can't go 0 to 100. It's just too much. Literally can't. Okay, and I train a majority of moms, so moms love to go 0 to 100. They want to get everything done right the first time, done, move on. Okay, I wish my wife, she hates that I'm like this, but I like that I'm like this, kind of, is that I get something to go, I'll just get something out there. Like I keep thinking something at the door. I'm just gonna work on something, put it out there. If it doesn't work out, I'm gonna mix it and switch it up and make it better. Try to make it better as I go along. Okay, so I'm gonna keep moving and switching and moving and adjusting as I go, right? Because if I were to wait every single time for something to be perfect to get done, I'm not gonna get anything done. Because nothing's perfect to me, ever. Nothing is. My website still has some text on there that came with the mini template that I got with it. It's like in some other language I don't even know. Luckily I found it and hid it so you guys can't see it. But the banner up top still has clip text on there. Still. But I had to get it out there because I need to make my website look good, right? And my website looks 1,000 times better than it does now. But anyway, if you're one of these people, like I just got a text from somebody who is, that's why I just looked at my watch. This is what you need to do, okay? And this is going to help you in the long run. This is going to help you not feel so depressed and then just kill it, like just destroy all success that we've had. Is this one thing here? Is that we need to go from 0 to 10, okay? If you're eating like 5 meals a day, not five meals a week, I'm sorry, week, and 5 meals, 5 lunch meals a week, where it's pizza, pasta, Mexican, pizza, okay? Can we, instead of doing this, can we take maybe like 2 of these days and add like a salad? And they don't even have to be back to back, they can be put in there throughout the week. Okay, so if that's you, that's what we need to do. We need to start stepping you to where you go. Maybe even 2 is too much, do 1. When you start losing weight by doing 1, you're gonna get pumped, fired up, want to do more, move you along the spectrum a little bit. Let's go for 2. And it doesn't have to even be a salad. It could be like quinoa and fish. It could be like last night, my wife, oh my gosh, so good. I wish she was watching this. I think she's still sleeping. But last night she made this awesome taco, I don't even know what you call it. It's like you're supposed to put in peppers, but we didn't have peppers because we got home late from IKEA. I bought a bunch of new stuff for the gym. And some dude's walking around looking at me like I'm a weirdo talking to a computer. Whatever, I don't care. So we were supposed to put in peppers, but we didn't have peppers. We got home at like 9:30 last night from IKEA. Bought a bunch of stuff for the gym. It's gonna be pretty sweet. But anyway, so she's made this, put stuff together. It's like brown beef with some salsa, some onions, some black beans, and some corn. So it's kind of like Chipotle, but she's kind of stirred up in a big old pan, and we ate that. Okay, so had some vegetables, had a little bit of starches from the beans and stuff, but onions were bomb. The beef is good. I wish we had peppers though, because if you put peppers in it, it has, oh my gosh, a slew of different vitamins. But we didn't get that. We didn't have that opportunity last night. But if we're doing that, let's just move you along the spectrum. It doesn't have to be salad. It doesn't have to be boring. Just get rid of the bread, get rid of the pasta, get rid of the grain. Those 3 things. When we get rid of those, we're going to lose weight. I promise. Okay. So this is your key. To not go 0 to 100, we want to go 0 to 10. When we start showing results there, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40. And the more drastic we get, the more your brain is going to fight back. So we need to show proof of concept kind of to your brain that, hey, if I move a little bit, I know that it failed before, but if I move a little bit and I lose weight, I can do this. I can do this, but hey, maybe I can do this. If we get 10 to 20, hey, it might be working, but I know when I first started before that I lost a little bit at the beginning, but maybe it's not the same if I do this. So I'm not really sure yet. I haven't really bought in yet. Then if we go 20 to 30, maybe instead of 2 times a week, we have 3 times a week, have 1 pasta, 1 Mexican, but both of those, or no, like 1 pizza, 1 Mexican, but the Mexican is like a taco salad or something that doesn't have as much carbs in it. And the pizza is kind of like your reward for the rest of the week being really good. So if we go from there to there, then you're like, all right, I can do this. I'm able to do this, bring on some more change because I want to lose weight faster, right? So that's what we need to do. It's not that how drastic we need to get, it's what your subconscious and your mental state, not like mentally crazy, but your mental capability of change allows for. That's the thing that we need to watch out for, is that mental. I need to write that down. That's amazing. Mental, your brain's mental ability to change. Okay, that's what we need to figure out for you. Okay, so if that's you, that's what we need to do, right? And still, I know I haven't given you any nutrition madness or anything. I know, because I've given you a lot of that stuff, right? I said you need to eat low carb. You need to make sure that we eat at least 1,200 calories a day. Or if you're using the food log, we need to have 1 of each of the things on each meal, right? Those are things that I've already given you. But the stuff that I'm trying to teach you now is stuff that is going to help you get those things done. Because without getting those things done, nothing matters. If you come into the gym, if you were to go to LA Fitness or something, you can walk into a gym, but if you don't have anybody there telling you to do stuff, nothing's going to happen. You're just going to sit there. Or you don't have a plan, nothing's going to happen. You're just going to go there, go on the treadmill, crap, I got laundry, dishes, and all stuff to do. All right, I'm going to head home. Not in my gym, not what I'm going to have you do, not with this stuff. We need to get you in that right mindset, get you moving in the right direction. Okay, next thing, last thing that I got for you. And then we can kind of open it up for questions. Again, if you have questions, I know there's even more people that keep joining on and off, or maybe it's just this thing not counting people, right? But if you'd like, send me a text message. If you have my number on Facebook, you can Facebook message me, or on one of these things here. I know Shalene's the only one so far that's got something on there telling me that I have sound. On one of these sides, I forget if it's mirrored or not. I bet you it's mirrored, so I think it's on this side. If you're on a desktop, there's a little square. Click that, click Q&A, and you can answer a question, and it'll show up on my screen. Or you can ask a question, not answer a question. You can show up on my screen, and I can answer the question for you if you have stuff a little bit outside this. I do need a hard stop pretty soon, so I'm going to go over this last part pretty quick because I need to get home. Get home and watch my little baby girl. So, last thing here is this. Remember, I have a 3rd grade reading level, so if this isn't spelled right, whoops. Inconsistencies, okay? This kind of, again, goes back to this mental state, mental brain, like your subconscious, right? This is a bunch of things, actually. Hopefully I can get this done in time. Your actions aren't consistent with your goals, right? Since I'm a trainer, right? I'm a trainer, I own this gym. It would be very inconsistent of me to, I got a question, I'll answer it in 1 second. It'd be really inconsistent of me to go out, eat fast food every single day, right? And not work out, but tell you to do the same, okay? Or if I'm trying to lose weight, it'd be really, really inconsistent for me to say I want to lose weight, but then when no one's watching, go to Taco Bell, 3 times a week. Very inconsistent. And know that I eat out a lot. Holy smokes, I eat out way too dang much. And me and my wife actually talked about it last night because we had up forever, and this is what we did. That's our goal, is to not eat out at lunch. Lunch is killer because I'm already at the gym. I'm coming home, I'm starving to death. I'm gonna die. I'm Ethiopian starving right now. But I'm gonna go home and make food because that's consistent with my goal. Like, to be healthy, to be somebody that, hey, knows what you're doing and is not just a guy that just says what to do. I actually do stuff that I tell you to do, which is crazy, right? So you need to make sure what you're doing is consistent with what you want, right? So I think I kind of got that under control and kind of answered that. But that's one thing that one of the biggest things I think is that people want to lose weight, and by coming here working out or by doing stuff at home doesn't give you free reign to go and eat crappy food. Doesn't do that at all, because if you burn, like some workouts here, you can burn up to 700 calories. So if you burn 700 calories and you go eat 700 calories worth of crap, hey, you stay the same weight. Is staying the same weight making you lose weight or gain weight? You're the same. Oh, it stays the same. So that's not consistent with our goal, right? And now eating good food, 700 calories, if we burn like 2,000 a day, and we burn an additional 7,000 or 700, that's 2,700 calories that we have we're going to use today. And if we only lose 2,000, now we're at 700 above from eating this crappy meal here. If we eat all healthy, I'm like, oh, we have credence because it's my birthday, or it's my anniversary, or it's Valentine's Day, or it's a Super Bowl. I don't care what day it is. Don't even care. Not even a little bit. If our goals are not consistent, or if our actions are not consistent with our goals, you're not helping yourself. I don't want to be a douche. I hate being a douche. But I need to be kind of blunt, I guess, to help you get where you need to go. I don't know why I'm coughing. Okay. And then lastly with this guy is, again, it's a mental thing. If you come here to lose weight, you make sure you come to the gym, right? You need to make sure, I know, I mean, I don't even know, I don't need to go over this, because people are on here are the ones that are coming in on a Saturday at 10:50, and you're probably getting a delay. So it's 10:50 where I'm at right here, 10:53. So you are the ones that are not the people I need you telling us to. So I'm not even going to go over it. Not coming to the gym, not working out, not turning your food in, all this stuff. That's not you guys. So I don't even need to worry about it. But if it is you, you need to turn your food in, because people that do lose weight like crazy, right? I'll give you this last thing, and then I'll start answering questions, because I see I got a couple. There's a lady, I'm not going to say who it is. I used to train her a long time ago, a couple of years ago. She's been coming with me for a while. She had been training for a while, and she was like maintaining. Then she started going to a slight gain, and that slight gain led to like 20-something pounds. She gained 20 pounds in my program. Okay, not good. Not good at all. Not good for me, not good for her, not good for people around her, because she's like, oh, you're working out, but you're gaining weight. So I had to tell her, I said, listen, we'll call her Susan again. Her name's not Susan, but we'll call her Susan. I said, listen, Susan, you're gaining weight because you're coming in and working out, but your actions are not consistent with your goals, right? You're not turning your food in. Do me a favor. I don't even care what you eat. Just turn your food in 1 week. Just 1 week. Just want to see what happens. So she gained 20 pounds over the length of the program. I forget how long she'd been there for. I said it's a couple of years ago. So turned in her food. She lost 6 pounds in that 1 week just by turning her food in, because now her actions were consistent with her goals. So my next thing for you to do, not only is it for you to write your affirmations, figure out your why and all that stuff, but you need to kind of do a self checklist. Are my actions consistent with my goals? Now, coming in and working out here 5 days a week, 6 days a week, sometimes coming in here 2 sessions at a time, 2 sessions in a row, those are consistent with your goals. But what is not consistent with your goals? That's where you're going to get messed up with. And if you're not a client here, then even still, are you working out 3 times a week? Are you doing stuff that is working you towards being consistent with where you need to go? If you're not, then you kind of, take a good, hit and say, all right, I'm not doing that. I need to do that. And here's what I'm going to do to do it. All right, questions. So again, please, if you have questions, I know there's people on here that have questions. If you don't, say you don't have questions. Once I get 5 of them, I'm going to close it out. I only have about 4 minutes. Yep, about 4 minutes left, and I got to get out of here. Not even 4 minutes. So if you have questions, please put it on one of these sides. I forget if it's flipped or not. I think it is mirrored. So on this side here, this little square, click that, click question and answer, and go down. If you don't have that. If you're on YouTube or Facebook, I know I posted the thing on Facebook. Please send me a text message. Now I only have 3 minutes left, so I need to get going. I got a bunch of stuff in my car I need to put in here, then I need to go. So ask me questions. Let's see what we got here. Oh, this isn't mirrored. Cool. I thought it was. Okay. I'll give you a second or two. Let's see if I have any on my texts. I think I do. Oh, I think I'm a binge. Okay. Let's see. Nothing. Comment on a post. Okay. So it looks like I don't have any questions. So if you do have a question, please text it to me or Facebook message me. Okay. If you're a client here, oh, never mind. I got one. Just kidding. Varicose Veins. Don't say name. Okay. I won't say your name. So varicose veins, I think, are from a couple things. I think from poor circulation, lack of exercise, poor cell walls. So let me get this down a little bit so you're not just staring at my face. Oh, nose is running. And I wouldn't say anybody's name, by the way. I don't think anybody can see this. So besides me, the questions. So you can ask questions. It doesn't bother me. And it doesn't have to be about what we talked about if you have any other stuff. So varicose veins, I think it's from poor cell walls, like when the cell wall or the vein wall breaks and it kind of or gets too high to the skin or something. So what I would do is you can exercise with it. I know that sometimes it's painful from what I hear, but exercise helps. Cardiovascular exercise really helps. So running, playing volleyball, working out in a gym, stuff like that, that would help a lot. Making sure you get enough vitamin C. Vitamin C helps cell walls. There's other stuff that you can do as well. But that is a good question. Stress, I don't think so, as far as I know. Maybe though, because stress does cause calcitonin to go, and calcitonin is a stress hormone, and that also could be like acidic, and that could break down cell walls too, maybe. So I think it's probably other stuff though. Good question. Anybody else? I'm gonna get like a 10-second countdown, and then I need to get going because I got to get all junk out of my car, get home, so Emily can do hair on time. Any on the text or Facebook? Okay, doesn't look like it. So if you, exercise helps stress. Somebody wrote that. Let me see. Wow, these things don't come in any order. Yes, it does. Exercise helps stress a whole bunch because when you exercise, it releases dopamine, and dopamine is a stress relieving thing. Just like when, unfortunately, when you're upset and people will have pie or ice cream or something. Sugar also releases dopamine from your brain, just like when people do drugs and stuff. That's why sugar is so hard to get rid of, or like with your diet, so hard to stop. Stop with eating sugar because that dopamine thing is like a drug response. I don't know why it's doing this. It's so annoying. But anyway, yeah, so it does help release stress. Actually, cardiovascular disease is cardiovascular training is the #1 cure for depression because it helps release the same stuff the drugs do without the side effects and all that stuff. All right, but I got to go. It's 11. Have questions, please hit me up, text message, email, Facebook. I don't care. Hit me up. I want to help you out. For the people who came here, thank you very much. I hope that you got something from this. I know that I didn't give you too much big detail stuff, but it's stuff that helps, and it's the real truth. I'm going to give you what you want. I'm going to give you what you need, not what you want. Okay, you want all sorts of hidden secrets and stuff. There are some hidden secrets, but that's not for this video. That's for a different time when you're ready to take them on. Again, talk to you later. Hopefully you got something from this. Hit me up if you need me. Bye.